Then I'll compare the quality of Bundesliga and Spanish League. I can compare the quality of
what
Premier
I'm
League
trying to say
and French
is
League.
compare the quality. Okay, if that is the case, then you don't talk about Bundesliga as something of a lower quality then.
Guys, welcome back to another episode of Sigma Footy. We are back for a new season and hope everyone is doing well. Okay, we are in the midst of a amazing pandemic, daily 17k cases. So hope everyone is doing okay. And something to smile about. I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate the badminton men's doubles, Aaron Xiao and So for giving us something to smile about in this pandemic. Winning a bronze for Malaysia. So guys, before we move on to talk about this new season, we can't run away from the Ballon d'Or. Okay, some people like this award, some people say it doesn't really matter. But at the end of the day, it's the most prestigious individual award that a player could win, right? And this year, there's been many runners in this to win the Ballon d'Or, especially if we look at before the Euro started. Okay, there was a lot of shout for Lewandowski being the front runner, but then Kante came along, played amazingly in the Champions League in Chelsea's campaign. Then after Euros, okay, we saw names like Jorginhoooo popping up, right? And the Euros also hampered some of the chances like Kante, who had quite a poor campaign. But then after the Copa, everyone is saying now Messi should win it, right? So we will go around each one of y'all, so you guys can let us know, okay, who should really deserve this award. So we will start with Boom.
Okay, my take for this video, right, is like always it depends on club football, because that's the most fair point I want to say. If because like last season we don't have any international cups to compete, maybe the qualifiers, World Cup qualifier or Euro qualifiers. So if you consider performances in one-off tournament to be like decisive in your shot for Ballon d'Or, I feel like it's not how to say fair. So usually the winners, Ballon d'Or winners, usually should have won the Champions League. If you see, go back all this like last 10 to 15 years, it's like usually the Champions League winners will have one player who's going to win the Ballon d'Or. So this season it is Chelsea.
Liverpool won Champions League, no one won Ballon d'Or.
Yes. Okay. So it's not all the time, but can say like 90% of the time it is like that. So with having said that, I would go for Kante because performances, not only because Chelsea won the Champions League, but his performances bringing up a Chelsea team. Chelsea team was completely a dark horse in that competition. So to bring Chelsea to win the competition against the likes like Bayern, PSG, even at the end, the juggernaut Manchester City, it's like people already say like this is their time already, but they could actually masterclass. I mean, they provided a midfield masterclass against stacked midfield, City's midfield at the final. So he performed very well. He got the man of the match on the final, semi-final, and I think one of the game in quarterfinals, if not mistaken, or both the games in semi-final. So with that kind of performance, he should be nearly at least close to win this Ballon d'Or. This kind of tournament, right? Sorry, let me finish one thing. This kind of tournaments, every tournament will have best player of the tournament, right? Best player of the tournament, goalkeeper of the tournament, right? So that should be the Ballon d'Or for the tournament. So whoever played very well will win the whatever medals or achievements they're going to give to a particular player or their performances in that 1 month only. So the performances will lead up to be whether you are considered to be in the Ballon d'Or list. This is how I feel like it's fairly should be accounted. Yes, Rajan.
No, okay. Before we go in whether Kante deserve it or whoever, I disagree with Bomb saying that you should only consider club performances. Okay, you see, correct. What you say is true. It's 2 years once. You only have international tournaments and all this kind of stuff. But you have to also consider one thing. It's an award for a player. So how good has he been throughout the season, no matter where he plays? Correct, a player, right? So when there's international tournament, that's just an added advantage. I agree to you. If let's say you say someone they did not perform in club level at all, suddenly perform in in an international tournament and you want to give Ballon d'Or to them, if it happens in the past, I don't know. But I disagree with that as well. Okay, you can't just take how they play in the international tournament and just give Ballon d'Or to them. Okay, but I don't say that you just only have to look at the club. You said, oh, if they have already won the player of the tournament, then you give the Ballon d'Or to them. I mean, there's a Ballon d'Or to that particular tournament. You only have to consider club. Then what do you call a PFA Player of the Year for English Premier League? That means they already won the Ballon d'Or for Premier League. So I don't agree with that. Every tournament has their own award, individual award. Okay, you are the best player for this tournament, best player for the tournament, everything. My question is, Ballon d'Or is just for a player. One particular player, how has he been playing throughout the season, regardless of how his club performed? If the club is bad, then he has played really well. And how much has he contributed, even though his club has been playing worse? You are saying Kante, like because Chelsea won the Champions League. Nothing against him. He's a great player. But was Chelsea the same? We were expecting the same thing from Chelsea 10 games before the Champions League. Chelsea don't know where were they going until they somehow screwed up in the FA Cup against Leicester City. At that time, all of you were condemning Chelsea. If that time, if I come and say Kante should be winning Ballon d'Or, all of you laughing at me. Correct or not? Yes. Suddenly, and even against Man City, he wasn't the favorite. Chelsea wasn't the favorite team. But then somehow he pulled out something. He won. Yes, I agree. So he wasn't whether he was consistent or not. Chelsea wasn't consistent throughout the tournament. Correct. So now everyone is saying, oh, just Messi has won the Copa America. So what? Copa America is because it's a very seeded base competition tournament where all they easily can qualify to the next. I'm not saying no, but why is then why Neymar is taking it so seriously? All the great players those days when you celebrated Ronaldinho, Ronaldo, all those players that being celebrated all this while, they were taking it seriously as well because that's the national tournament they have. This is the national tournament they have. You can't be taking away from that, right? So
Rajan, you got my point wrong. I'm not ridiculing any cup performances to be like lower than league. Just saying that to be fair point to every player out there. There are some good players who never qualified to or never even go for cup competitions because usually cup competition is 1 month, right? So with that basis, I feel like it's unfair to judge a player performance just because he played badly or because you're saying on the basis that Messi had won the competition. If Messi had a poor competition, example, if even Argentina lost to Brazil in the final, people would have said that Messi did not, do not deserve to be in the contention. That's what I feel.
We'll come back to this. This Messi Kante first. Okay, we will finish this Lewandowski part. Okay, with AC, you're saying Lewandowski should deserve it, right? Also including what he did last season. So, what do you have to add on that?
Yeah. Okay. See, it's such a shame that they decided to scratch off the cup last season, right? I really don't understand why they had to do that. First of all, right? It's not like you can't award a player just because you can't have the ceremony.
Correct.
Right. The only problem they had was that they couldn't have a proper physical ceremony. But that doesn't mean you can't announce who got it. And all right. Lewandowski was 100% a clear winner there. There was absolutely no competition, nothing. Right. Now, we are talking about this season now. Now, looking at it from a player's point of view, that is what we have all been talking, right? Player performances. Okay, fine. Last season, he was the better player by 100%. A far mile off. Okay, nobody was close. Now, it's a different story if he had a bad competition this year. But no. He had a very, very good year as well. In fact, he scored more goals in Bundesliga compared to the previous year, where he was already the best player easily. Right? He got 41 goals in just 29 games. Okay, I don't know if we can even understand. He got 41 goals in the league. So if you're talking about individual performances, you're talking about Messi. So if you think Messi deserves it, why not Lewandowski? Because he had a better season in the league. You're saying that Messi was an influential player in the team. So was Lewandowski. And when it comes to international tournament...
But basically, I understand. Okay, I understand that thing. We can't take away he broke the Gerd Muller's record, I think, right? In Bundesliga, 40 plus goals. Okay, but he plays it's the Bundesliga, and he's the main fulcrum for a very formidable Bayern side. Okay, on the other hand, there's Messi playing for a very poor Barca side.
He has to put the strings as well.
Are you telling me Messi plays for the bottom 10 team in the league?
No, but
but
okay. But the
but-
thing is, will you say without Messi, that Barca will be there or not? Would they
so
would they
if
would have
that is your
qualified for the
point, I
Champions
can
League or not?
ask you again. I can ask you, do you think without Lewandowski, Bayern would have finished where they finished? I'm not denying that Bayern is a good team. They have a good squad. I'm not denying that. But if you're saying, would Barca finish where they have without Messi? I can ask the same thing. Do you think Bayern could have finished where they finished without Lewandowski?
no, but
Not at
I
all.
still feel they'll win the league without him.
Yeah,
Okay, but the Euros
you're talking
proved
about
me wrong.
Bundesliga.
The Euros, right? Okay. Okay. Just to finish my point, the Euros, okay, prove everyone wrong. It really showed Lewandowski on his own, right? For a very, very poor Poland side, he played amazing. I think he scored all their goals. Unfortunately, that was a very poor Poland team. And I think that in this Euros, he showed his true quality, not having any support around him, right?
Yeah, see,
But-
so that's my point. It's not like Lewandowski did well because of the team. Of course, everyone who has won the Ballon d'Or always had a good team. I mean, it's not an individual sport, guys. Okay, no matter who gets the award, obviously it's a team sport. There is a team to support you. You can't take that away. And on top of that, we are looking at an individual award, right? So you can't brush off Lewandowski's achievement because of the team. Because if it was so easy, why didn't anyone do this before? Why didn't anyone score more than 40 goals in a season before? If it was so easy to do that. It wasn't. And they actually won the league. I mean, fine. Yeah, it's a league which is dominated, blah, 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 and so on. But you can't take, that's French league. So anyways, you can't take that away. Okay, Barca, yes. See, I'm not denying that Messi had a good season. Okay, of course, Messi had a good season. He played very well and so on. He played for a average Barca side. Yes. Okay. So obviously, you put Messi in a very average team, obviously he has to step up. Obviously, he has to do the things, and he stepped up. Yes, good. And you wouldn't expect anything else from a guy who has won 6 Ballon d'Ors before. But look at the achievements. Did he win the Champions League? No. Did they even get to the final? No. Did they win the league? No. We are
But
talking
this is
about
where the Copa comes in, because the Copa was a massive burden on his shoulders.
Okay, fine. Let's look at it this way. Number one, like what Bomb said, I agree with that, right? If we were talking about it without Copa, okay, I for sure know that no one would really strongly argue that Messi deserves the Ballon d'Or.
Yeah, definitely.
Right? Okay, and then now you bring
correct.
Copa America into the picture, and everyone is saying Messi has to win it. Now, this is where, okay, again, I'm not brushing this off, guys. Okay, I am not saying that it's a shitty tournament or anything. But guys, we all watched the matches. Did you all, please just be honest with me, did you all not see the quality of football?
Yeah, I agree with you.
But we can't compare quality with toughness, you see. It's
Correct.
still
Then
very tough. Everyone
then
is
I'll
kicking him left, right, and center.
Then I'll compare the quality of Bundesliga and French league. I can compare the quality of
what I'm trying to say
French
is
league.
compare the quality. Okay, if that is the case, then you don't talk about Bundesliga as something of a lower quality then.
I'm not talking about it then.
Why
I'm
do you
talking
need to
about
say,
the team.
he performed for La Liga and whereas Lewandowski performed for a Bundesliga, Farmers League and so on? Then don't bring that up.
I'm not
Every
talking
league
about
is
Who said Farmers League now? Kevin.
Not me. It's just Kevin. No.
He just sparked it off and went off, man.
My point here is Copa. I mean, okay, see, I'm not saying it's not a good tournament or whatsoever. Okay, it's not something easy to win as well. I am just looking at it from a point of Lewandowski against Messi over here.
There's a lot of controversy between, winning the Champions League or winning the Euro or winning the Copa. There's one player who won both the Champions League and the Euro. The only player to do it this season. So but unfortunately, it's a Chelsea player. So, Anand, have your say.
So, Bomb was almost there, but he got the wrong person, I guess. Bomb, I like all your points on Chelsea. I'm going to go for Jorginhoooo this time. So, all the talking points from Rajan, AC and Bomb were all solid. There was a debate whether Cup should include or not. Let me put a point here very clear. I do believe Cup should be included because of the intensity of play in that match. we can take, Ronaldo or Cristiano Ronaldo can even play, like a second division league, and no one would consider despite of their performance. It's because the intensity is not there. The games after games, the fatigue levelness, the competitiveness is not there. So in that case itself, I'm putting a strong case here why Cup should be considered in this Ballon d'Or, evaluation. So taking not out of that, and also if you compare Jorginho to the likes of Messi, Ronaldo, Lewandowski, is nowhere near close to their skill sets or their level of play. But let me tell you why he deserves this. He deserves to win also as well, because of how two dark horse teams, both in Italy and also Chelsea, they were nowhere, headless in starting of the season. With some form of management changeover coming into play, Jorginho did still manage to bring best out of himself in both the teams. Of course, we can debate here whether he did better in Chelsea, or Kante did better in Chelsea, or he did better in Italy. That's even I can put up a case. It's all because of the style of play, what kind of style of player he is, and the position that Italy and Chelsea used to in both of these play.
Yeah, two different systems. Yeah.
Exactly. So Chelsea, Jorginho is at his best with the midfield three. Jorginho's style of play is controlling the ball, possessioning play, and feeding the ball, giving the long pass. Almost like we had a Pirlo before this in Italy. I'm not comparing anywhere him near to Pirlo, but he was the key playmaker that after Pirlo we saw in this Italy winning the Euro. Likewise, Ronaldo and Messi will always score higher goals compared to Jorginho and Kante, because they are not in the position as to score goals. They are not doing that role. What I'm going to say, for his role and his influence in the game, he did a well job. Arguably the best job for this season. That is
in these Euros, right? There's some interesting stats by Jorginho. He has the most ball recovery, most interception, and most distance covered as well in the whole Euros. It's not just for Italy. Right, and he was also Chelsea's top scorer in the league. Of course, it's all penalty. I think 7 goals.
All penalties, right? It was none from open play, right?
Okay, but one thing, just to wrap on the Jorginho's case to win Ballon d'Or, I feel like if they don't give a DM for what he has achieved, how a DM can ever win this tournament? Because he has done whatever a DM should do for his club and for his country, and in the highest level of football, we're talking about the highest level of football. Exactly. That tough position DM. For his club, he plays in front of a back three. For the country, in front of a back two. But of course, that back two is an amazing back two, okay? But he still plays that position very well. I think tactically has been I would say he's been flawless. But the only reason he might not win it because he's not as flashy as the others.
He's not the favorite.
Right? Okay, Alan,
I'd like to add on here, right?
But I would like to add on first. Okay.
Right.
So to come back to the debate of Messi and Lewandowski, I mean, of course, you can see Lewandowski scored more goals and he's quite better, played well in the league. But yeah, the position of play where he's being the striker and he has a good finishing ability. So this gives him a lot more advantage to score more goals with the squad depth and everything he has. And definitely that's because of his own capability. But from what Messi's position, and we know how Messi is, and he's still able to score like 30 goals and to give 14 assists for 2021. This is something where it's not easy to be done by someone, and it depends on the position you're playing as well. So who knows, probably when Messi is a good striker and he could have scored more goals compared to Lewandowski and might be scoring more than 40. So that's a point where I would like to compare as well.
Messi and goals.
Okay, you're speaking about Messi, right? But seriously, guys, I find it so irrelevant because to me, even though I'm rooting for Lewandowski, if you ask me, even Jorginho deserves it more than Messi. Honestly, okay, think about it. 2018, Luka Modric won the Ballon d'Or.
Yeah.
Why? He won the Champions League and he brought his team to the World Cup final.
Exactly.
Right? Jorginho won the Champions League. He won the Euros, guys. Did not even bring the team to the final. He won the Euros. Right? And earlier there was a thing about pressure.
Yeah.
Fine. Yes. Messi had pressure. Are you telling me Jorginho did not have pressure throughout the tournament? Yes, he's not the main player for Italy because you can't point out one player in Italy. But he was also one of the best players out there. He had to step up. If he did not play well, guys, I don't think Italy would have reached where they were. He stepped up where it matters. Right? Look at it.
And Jorginho was great in the final. Jorginho was amazing in the final. He really controlled the game.
Talk about the pressure he had when he scored that penalty in the semi-final.
He had to miss the final penalty. I think one reason he doesn't deserve is because missing that penalty.
Yeah, okay. If Jorginho scored that winning penalty in the final, right,
that would probably give him a higher chance to just win the Ballon d'Or already. Like cost of him.
Okay, see another.
No, but the thing is, okay. I just want one point here, lah. Okay, I know we are always now. When I say this, you all say, "Oh, you are saying Messi should win the Ballon d'Or because he won the Copa America," right? But I just want to put one question for Jorginho. AC, I even say if not Messi, it could be Lewandowski. But why I say it's not Jorginho? Jorginho, okay, you said 90% should be weightage for the club and all this kind of things, right? So before the Euro, Jorginho wasn't even the best player for Chelsea. That is my.
But he won the Champions League.
But this I'm saying.
You see, that is where I'm saying I feel just because honestly, I think we are not giving enough credit to Jorginho just because he's not the most flashy player out there. He's not N'Golo Kante in the team.
No, but
I just feel that's what we all are doing. No, he had a brilliant season. He wasn't playing in the beginning and all that. But honestly, guys, is there if you ask me, is there anything Jorginho could have done better apart from scoring that penalty in the final?
On AC's Sorry.
If that's the case, then any other players could win. They were doing all their jobs at one point. They were doing all well also.
Rajan,
we're talking about
Rajan.
But my point is, Jorginho had a great season, but he also won whatever he had to win.
Rajan,
you see, I'm telling you again. Luka Modric had a good season, but he got the trophy because he won the what? He won the Champions League and he brought the team to the final. Jorginho had a good season. He won the Champions League and he won the Euros.
Don't make this parliament, guys. Don't fight.
Okay, Rajan. Just to wrap up. Okay, just say why Jorginho shouldn't win it, like over Messi. Just sum it up first.
Okay, to be honest, I'll put Messi, Lewandowski, Kante. Okay, if they are at the same level, whoever they want to win, they give it. But I said not Jorginho.
You're saying Jorginho not even in the top 3?
No. Okay, because only one reason. Because all of you all, please mark your heart and tell me, you guys were craving for Jorginho to win the Ballon d'Or before the Euro or not? If not Kante and Jorginho, who will you support? Kante and Jorginho, very simple.
That's the thing. Okay, before Euro was Kante, post Euro is Jorginho. Because he won both. He won both.
Messi and Copa. Before Copa, nobody said Messi. After Copa,
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. If you want to talk about that, then let's talk about it because Messi was already a flashy player. He's a very good player already in the club already. You can't take away that he's scored so many goals and assists as well, right? But what I'm saying is Messi, Barcelona's best player was Messi, okay? For that season, correct? For the season. Lewandowski was the best player for Bayern Munich. So who was
that Barca squad?
Okay, this is where I'm trying to say. Okay, you see, you can pinpoint that Messi was the best player for Barca. It's easy. But it's not possible to do that with Chelsea because Chelsea had such a roller coaster season. He did what he had to do. It's not like he was a bad player or anything. Now, let me summarize this in a very simple manner. Did Messi win the league? No. Did Jorginho win the league? No. Did Messi win the cup with the national team? He did. Did Jorginho win the cup with the national team? He did. Both of them won the Champions League. Who won the Champions League? Jorginho. Settle. Simple.
AC, let us know. Okay, now to conclude this, right? AC, let us know your top 3 there. In order. 3 to 1. Third to first.
Ronaldo lah.
Kevin.
Bias. Don't want Messi only lah. That's all only lah.
Okay, see,
Let AC talk.
Don't want Messi.
Kevin, can you just shut up? Okay, I'm just trying to see. My 1, 2, 3 is based on how Ballon d'Or have been awarded and based on the year Modric won it as well. Okay, for a midfielder, for a central midfielder.
I'm not asking the prediction or anything. I'm just asking from who you prefer, who you feel
for me,
you deserve.
I'm saying this one based on it, how I think it will be, and how it should be is number 1 should be Jorginho, number 2 should be Lewandowski, number 3 should be Messi.
Because
all right, Boom, you got anything to wrap up, and then let us know your order.
With 1 to 3, I'll side with AC because having said that, Modric have won 2018 Ballon d'Or, so it's fair if it is judge based on that kind of judging on 2018. So the best winner should be either Kante or Jorginho, because Jorginho was not in even the list because he was not the Chelsea's best player this season, but he was the best player of the tournament. So you guys are fighting whether they're being considered. If the cups are not being considered at all, Messi wouldn't be there in the top three. I'm not saying that he won't be list, but top three he wouldn't be there, and also Jorginho. Messi would be, but not Jorginho. So my list would be Kante. Because I'm not going for Jorginho, bro. Kante, Messi, Lewandowski.
Right, Anand. Okay, we know it's Jorginho. How else is second and third?
Jorginho all the way. Kante and Lewandowski.
Oh, 2 Chelsea players. So that's being greedy, man. Okay,
Today I'm a
Rajan.
reason with my jersey and the background, you see.
First, Messi. Second, Lewandowski. First, Messi. Second, Lewandowski. Third, Kante, Jorginho lah. Either one, it's okay. Maybe draw could, because for what Jorginho did for the tournament, I couldn't take anything away from him. But my offer, my social with Kante lah. Yeah.
Kevin?
Ben White.
We should have just mentioned about Lukaku.
Yeah.
Lukaku, you all forgot Lukaku.
Yeah.
He
promised earlier no
right
talks
there
to
as well.
Arsenal.
Huh?
€4,
Lukaku been scoring €4 only, but good league. What we were talking about league just now, everyone. How
Champions
Lukaku
League.
perform?
Knock on the group
Champions
stage.
League.
Okay. Tell a prediction. Don't talk about anything else.
Of course lah, number one will be Messi, of course.
Messi, second, third.
Okay lah, second we'll go give Jorginhoooo lah.
Okay.
Tough one lah for
Third Lewandowski lah.
என்னமோ நீயே குடுக்குற மாதிரி வருத்தப்படுற.
No, for an Arsenal fan to tell a Chelsea name, it's really.
That's why it's taking some time there to accept the facts. Okay, but guys, I think there was a very intense session. I think a lot of words been thrown here, left, right, and center. But obviously, this Ballon d'Or, there are a lot of things going on behind the scenes that we really can't control on how they really give this award to, right? I mean, a lot comes down to popularity, fans' choice, and all these kind of things.
Votes.
But I think it's a bit interesting one since the Copa and the Euro were in the same year. Okay, we hope the player that deserves it will win it. Either way, I mean, history will be made. I mean, Messi is going to win the 7th Ballon d'Or, or the first ever Chelsea player to win a Ballon d'Or. With Jorginho winning it. I mean, I personally feel, I think Jorginho could not have done more as a DM, right? But at the same time, a lot of pressure on Messi's shoulders to win the Copa America, to deliver it for his country. But looking at all your points, like wow, there's like so much of weightage that we need to take into it. But the great scenario will be, I feel personally, if they would have award 2 Ballon d'Ors this year, one for last year for Lewandowski, and one for this year. I think they can do that, right? They can give out 2, one for Lewandowski, and maybe one for either Messi and Jorginho. I think that would be okay. That'd be the best scenario. So, all right, guys, great one. Nice discussion. Take care.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.